in the space to get up close and take that frag. The spike planted as well, now leaves FPX on a back foot. And when you look at the HP in play, Zyppan and ardiis both one hit or very close to, depending on the weapon. This is going to be a tough one with FPX having to root these players out of the corners, and look at zekken go. He has blitzed his way, the fast rotation all the way around to Art. Now gives them even more angles to play with.
So just running out of time, the flash and ion perfect, and it leaves SUYGETSU all alone. 1 versus 3, and that said, the clock now ticking. Decent peek coming. Oh, he manages to get a couple!
Control of the back cubby, and now they even get the ult through to secure the space, the information, and get a plant.
A little bit dicey, but Angel being able to find one back in. As I said, they've got the screen ready to try and get in on the retake, but XSET are actually playing in front of it. They're making sure they can get up and close in these fights, and the trades are going relatively well. Back into a 2v2 scenario. AYRIN, it's a bit of a whiff though, and now Cryo left in the clutch situation to try and turn this back around, knowing at least where one of the players are, but he's got to be careful. He is slowly being flanked.
Using it now, he needs to check it. Halfway already, they're sticking it fully. The swing is there, but no shot. He can't even get the trick.
Pretty easy plant.
Well, looks like plan's going to be coming through, but this is the heavier side of the map, and a paranoia buys them a bit of space. Spam through from Angel, denies any retreat for zekken. Good kill. They've got to worry about Cryo, but they've more than enough manpower to watch it. Taking him down's a different story. Getting on that spike, not possible without dealing with Cryo, and he's gone. AYRIN and BCJ, both on the same angle, both having to take these fights together. Those shots are close. They're doing damage, and BCJ finishes Angel off at last.
A TP going through fairly early, so that's actually going to mean that Angel will be here in time, just trying to hold on to the U-Haul in the backlines, but he's been taken out by zekken.
He was trying to stay away from that flash, but it was just a little bit too precise. XSET picking up the kills and the scythe. And with this, it looks like they have finally found that weakness.
It's like they're looking to try and pincer further into mid, but they're so prepared. These defaults from XSET are catching every single piece until Shao comes along. He's going to at least throw down that Nightfall to slow them a little bit, but he has made this round look doable once again. No.
And our position's been too hard to root out, and he's just relocated entirely! They cannot deal with Shao! He's always good for 1, 2, or now 3 with the final man of death.
Oh, he's hurt.
He's been hurt. ardiis, he has the timing and he misses! A whiff that could cost him! But no, he'll follow up to a level that I don't think many people in the world can. ardiis, the timing could not be better. Cypher on his way up behind. They are watching it periodically, and AYRIN's now only supposed to be watching that, but he has to put down some stars, and that's when ardiis comes through the smoke looking the wrong way. He didn't clear it, he was looking for the rest of the team, and instead, he's left Shao alone. 3 kills needed, and this time, it will not. And now, FPX actually have the man advantage. The wallbang attempt, oh, it was just a second too late.
Angel, he must have been moving at the speed of light, and this fight's getting awkward. Shao still surviving in the back corner. SUYGETSU's managed to trade another out, and it's now left all on to AYRIN. He's been the man in the back lines a lot of the time, setting up that squad, but now they need him to stop this from going to an equalized scoreline. Trapped behind the cage, he has the lineup ready to try and deny anything on the diffusal, but they have a decent idea of where he's going to be already. The grab gets one, but...
They've got trap wires still to break through, and with ardiis posted up on this angle, if they're not cautious on the way in, they could get tripped up, and there you go. The wallbang potential is there. SUYGETSU's the one to deliver, and ×2's it. ardiis still on the back to be rooted out, and they are picking up every single kill.
Yeah, trap behind all the util as well. It will be death to at least 5-1. A nice correction. He might even have time to get the plant in, but I think he's heard the footsteps. He's waiting for the kill, and while Shao...
Utility online for a little bit over on the FPX camp, and that's just going to delay them even further. Good snake bite though. dephh is in trouble, but he hits the shot.
Yeah, he only stays aggressive so that the null command actually takes out their utility, so the retake can't have the screen. And while now Zyppan looking to just try and take the fire. And a lot of the action, so... Oh my god! Okay! It seems like we are kind of a moment's breath within this series already. Zyppan will be able to get one, and well, the sliding in from zekken isn't going to get anything more. He doesn't expect AYRIN though.
Yeah, good crunch. zekken, of course, coming in just to fight with AYRIN. Can potentially isolate this duel on death, and look at the distraction coming through. Shao. Oh, well, he actually hits the shot. This man's not a distraction. SUYGETSU left alive. He's been spotted and taken down. XSET the right way. They found this man Cryo, and now he's got 30 HP being swung on. Good night and sweet dreams. An attempted follow push, perhaps. Zekken close to the smoke. He could dash out at any moment, but with death falling, the angles decrease. All these players coming from the spawn now, and FPX have the weaponry advantage. They've lost Angel, at least one man down, and HP gone on SUYGETSU and ardiis. This could come down to the cost even, if they can just find a couple of kills. That's a great stun from Zekken. The follow-up could be there as well. This guy's on fire. Zyppan will try to deal with him and nade into an empty position, and BCJ swings to delete him. The last man alive is Shao, again to try and clutch it, but BCJ wins the battle.
And that's a big problem. The amount of control that's been taken. Zekken, I think he might have just spotted out a pixel, also sees the Prowler coming through, but goes back for more, and this time he's shut out.
What a lunatic. I love it. It's worked a lot of the time, but this time around, the punish is there. XSET now sectioned out. dephh has a nade at his feet. A paranoia dodge, though. He might be able to catch them with this swing, but, well, he's being swung on himself. Too much control for FPX. They've already owned the entire map with a double from ardiis. This one's all but done. BCJ, he's had some fantastic clutches so far this game, but the one
for FPX right now. He's going to be in position. Prowler this time, and well, it goes quite a bit better when Zekken isn't at the door anymore. AYRIN, though, now he is being that little bit more aggressive, but he's been spotted. That still gets away with one, and the trades again from BCJ. The man is just unkillable. Down to just 9 HP.
From spawn, he's now posted just as they emerge, and there's the shot. Zyppan down. SUYGETSU left 10 seconds and no shot.
Making his move into sand. The thing is, the afterplant from FPX is a decent one. They can almost sit out of this, and ardiis, well, you mentioned the aggression in the last map! That shot is absurd, and it's going to give them the man advantage into this fight.
If I'm not wrong, that was a wallbang through AYRIN. They go to the site, SUYGETSU up top, not spotted, and he has a free kill. In fact, it's not free, because ardiis is heaven. They've got to be worried now about that. Not just heaven, but the fact that they can't necessarily take the fight without main control. Zekken, a bit of a whiff. He's gotten damage done, but now FPX should have the site off the back of it. No Viper wall to get them across. Angel smokes are down. They need to go here and now, but look at XSET re-aggressing, taking the control back. The 2v2, Shao low, Zyppan. If he goes down this round, the players could be up and drop. They could be literally anywhere, and it's the cross being held by Zyppan. That causes problems. Great tag to BCJ. Follow up by AYRIN. We've seen a player here before, and AYRIN
for the side of XSET. Execution, though, beginning to come in, and Zekken, he's been caught. So much utility thrown in his direction. It's on to dephh again. He had a solid start to this game, but Angel has ended up getting a clean double, and now, well, everything just seems to be falling apart for XSET.
Yeah, I mean, he's the first man in, but I want to look at the assists. I mean, I don't know if I can request right now we get a replay. Active ults on XSET, especially your Rolling Thunder, a big problem for them right now. They need to make their way onto that site. That's exactly what Zyppan will do, and it's to bait out the Rolling Thunder. He's the only man hit by it. They'll respond in kind, but XSET, they're dominating in the duels.
30 seconds
left.
left.
And the thing is, the time is just gone. 25 seconds to try and make a move. Nice shot from Shao. They've already used that Nightfall, though. Unless they can get right into the site and put a Viper's Pit down, I don't really see how there's...
Anyways.
Already. No tour de force, but there is an operator, and this time, well, ardiis is going to take that opening battle. He's been fantastic so far. The swing out from AYRIN, though, he takes a lot of damage, and he pre-fires the rope. Ready! Looks for a little bit more. Not quite there, but it was very close. Angel down to just 47 HP. 3v3 ensues. Viper's Pit going to go down, but I think this is more being used just to shut them out from being able to see the man. This is just destroying. Like, he really is making a statement game at this point.
Beautiful trade. Players staring as they attempt to make their way through. Showstopper in play. ardiis already good for one. Showstopper on site, not even needed. It is being cleaned up by the rest of the players, leaving dephh alone. The support player has to get a 4K, a 1v4, but only 2 more to go. One of those players is ardiis, though. He's yet to miss a shot. He will be stunned up to start. A bit of space bought. But swinging into this, surely it's a death sentence.
He could use his aftershock, but it would give his position away, and that's happened anyway. Should be able to Oh, I think that might have clipped the corner. Yeah, it's not going to reach, so Zyppan can just stay in those backlines. Even still, he's going to be tagged up further at ardiis, and this him in completely alone. And just look at where Zyppan's already got to. Now ardiis strikes on the other side of the map, but the thing is they've already lost so much control.
At least a small blow. With ardiis going down, the res coming into play, Shao falling as well. That means dephh maintains control of A main. They can start to mount that comeback. Watching from the spawn, Cryo had his op trained in on that position. And this is one of the better responses we've seen from XSET. Looking confident from start to finish. They will not lose a single player.
To try and pressure in, and they are taking fights on all corners of the map. That does, however, give Cryo a way back in.
I mean, that is a very valuable opening, and BCJ's in with another. Okay, we might still have a game on our hands. XSET looking for 5. This could be the round where they build themselves up to it. They need to get back in, and they haven't found Zyppan just yet. A kill is the cost of revealing that position. Shao blinded up. They won't be on him in time. The wall, perfect. Now there's the swing, baited out and perfectly done. XSET, they've gotten 4 on the board. Greedy. They've done so well to avoid giving the opportunity away to Cryo, and in the end, we need to see that followed through on. Down goes Zekken. Zyppan with a double. I'm not even sure how he got AYRIN, whether he saw him or the bullet straight through the smoke took him down. Either way, we're left in a tough spot for XSET to gain any value. Angel's left down to 5 HP, but he survives. They need to land the shot here and now. It's Cryo left alive. The up in hand, good for 1, 2 with the headhunter, and he's moving to the site. He might even be able to stick it. ardiis has to run, sprint at top speed. He'll come around the corner. He's being spotted. Cryo with the tap, but the time is too far gone. He will not even hit the shot. Demos, BCJ demos. Full swing from ardiis. He's got the TP online. No shot to hit to start. And look at XSET. Immediately, they just sprint into the site. But there's plenty of players still waiting for them. ardiis.
Oh my god.
3 kills in a single mag of the classic. Down to 4 and an ace. Oh.
As the wall is going to be broken. Zyppan looking to try and take that charge forward. And ardiis still with the sword, of course.
There comes the Prowler from Shao to clear the way. But they haven't cleared AYRIN. ardiis has got 2. He is so quick. So good with this weapon. What? He had no.
You see the stun being sent through, the side push coming through. Zyppan has been able to hold on at least for the moment. He hits the other shot and gets one with a nade. It's already back. The nade's already back in his hands, and they just haven't been able to kill him. Now the rotations come through. The time has already been fought. And while Shao is just putting them in the grave. dephh so far out of this, he's now going to meet the
This is madness. He's got his TP to fall back on. Utility should be coming at him any moment now, but ardiis wants that little bit more, and he'll get it.
Oh, the TP spot might not be the best. He's had to fall off of it and won't get isolated, but he set up his teammates and left onto dephh just to try and grasp at any straws he possibly can, but he's going to go down.
The spam's not picking any victims just yet. Great shock dart through. Good damage. 75 and a follow-up onto Shao. He's gone. He's dusted. dephh has got a double. We had BCJ as the pistol hero.
A wrap around, and for FPX, eventually they're going to have to walk into the stack.
Yeah, the reality is, XSET were just willing to allow that.
Being tracked down by the Seekers. It's only going to give one of the players away, but they are going to go hunting for that player. Zekken already being dropped within the site, leaves Cryo to try and make it costly, and well, it hasn't gone to plan. A couple of low players, though.
Yeah, decent damage. There it is, a wallbang to take ardiis down. The reveal, doing some work there. Great recon from BCJ. Shock dart through, and it's on! 2 kills on the back of BCJ's utility, and XSET are right back into this one. A body tag to SUYGETSU with that Marshall. Unfortunately, I take him down. He's 101, but he's just spraying on Shao. 25 HP left, but they couldn't delete him. BCJ's all alone to do it. They're both painstakingly low, but they've got the time, they've got the angles, and he has to defuse. It's halfway already, but SUYGETSU fight, but they have managed to sneak a man out main. It's being watched by AYRIN, but he loses his life as Zekken trades out. No Viper, no Spike. FPX stalled, 1 player on
to try and fight him together. He's within the cage, not expecting him to swing, but he doesn't actually close out the kill. Shao, however, has managed to find one, but dephh, he gets away with murder. And now this becomes really difficult for Shao. They know exactly where he is. The spike is on the cross as well. He has to try and get past the Cryo. Is good.
There it goes.
Oh, the flash is solid. But actually, he's got cover. He's been able to survive at least a little bit of time, and the dash through is going to be caught. Ardiis struggling a little bit, but the trades are there. SUYGETSU turning this back. The expectation, but he always seems to be caught. Either utility in hand, switching weapons. That's a couple of rounds in a row.
Secure this cover for his teammate, but now instead his teammate falls back into Zekken's waiting arms. The time, they do know that ardiis was up close moments.
Ooh, what? He's still been caught with it. It's just all going wrong. ardiis trying his best, but it's down to just one player standing. Shao trying to take this back. Shock darts again going through. He's going to have to reposition the plant just to try and avoid them as they go back again. And he is going to be pinged up. This utility just causing so many issues for Shao. And even just predicting where he's going. The thing is, his teammate might be a little bit further behind. AYRIN has been spotted. That's all the information that Shao could possibly need, but he needs to start landing some shots. He needs to try and isolate one of these players, and they're looking to just peek him together. Playing ring around the rosy. Already one onto the play. Menace roaming around the map at every single angle, it seems. And once again, the man advantage goes the way of XSET. It is going to be a trade, but they've kept it their way. Did the timing work out for SUYGETSU? I think it might have done. BCJ completely unaware of free kill on the verge, but he pulls out his knife. Not expecting Cryo to be there so soon. And because of that, the trade is instantaneous. Cryo is just decimating everyone in his path. And while Shao left to try and clutch once again, 1v3.
30 seconds left.
He hasn't even got the free sight, and he's been spotted. Some information for him to play with, perhaps a 1v1 to isolate. He's just going to go straight in for the plant. They don't expect it necessarily. Now he tries to isolate the duel, but Zekken's behind him. Zyppan here to play with him, but really this round is for SUYGETSU to win or lose. He's got the off angle, and his teammates are trapped behind the pyramids. He needs to find value. He's just been spammed through the wall, but he still manages to. Great kills, but Zekken is trying to clutch it. 3! He has just pulled that out of it!
And they're already starting to flank around from behind him. He's going to be in real trouble, but he's managed to push through, reveal them, and the neural theft at least manages to get one and still surviving in this corner. I don't know how he's still alive, and eventually he will fall. Re-aggression, though, from Angel. It does give them a chance, maybe to at least get another round, but never mind. It is going to be one. That is all FPX can muster after domination on Macking on the other side. And, well, there is going to be the dart going through. He looks to challenge! An insane headshot onto Shao, and he's just claiming ground he should never have managed to get.
The pistol rounds for XSET, they've been looking good. Whenever you have the individual step it up like that, ardiis now has to be the man to put FPX in the backpack. Already a headshot connected. Zekken and Cryo both low. Dephuse being tapped. They've got to push him. They've got to peek him, and they will. 12 rounds. Reset to Sheriff's on the other side. The Marshal from ardiis. He's on his way. He's rotating through. Will there still be a sight to defend, though? Shao already falling. Spams through the smoke are strong. Good shot by SUYGETSU, but so much more needed. This team is putting their all into it, but just Angel and Zyppan, 2 Sheriffs. Whoa! Shot to the head, leaving AYRIN all alone. 20 seconds. He'll put his wall up, and he almost gets a kill before it blooms.
Just looking to try and get that a little bit closer. They know if they can deny this plant, that might just be an...
He needs to show up here and now for his team. Surrounded, revealed. A couple of kills, though. His teammates starting to show up. Make this costly for XSET on the way through. They're at a man disadvantage. It's better than it looked like it'd be.
Cryo's position's an interesting one, but the Seekers is going to give him away. That close position, nice shot from Zekken, but now it's all onto AYRIN. He can close it here and now, but he's not going to be getting...
Not really too possible for FPX. They did just pop a flash out double doors, but only seeing there's a player in mid at most. FPX finding the first, the opening is theirs, but SUYGETSU needs to hold on. Hiding behind, but now he's revealed his location. They're jumping around! They've given him all the chances that he needed. A few kills and they could be right back into this. The advantage now, there's the plant coming through. The drone, it's gonna catch him. They revealed him, they're gonna kill him any moment now. What? What? He's hit 1, done damage to Shao, he's on 10 HP. He got revealed. This man has no right to be alive, and now this could be it. The final straw for FPX is here and now. A Blade Storm miss.